What happens when you mix a crowd of angry colonists, a mountain of British tea, and a whole lot of frustration? You get one of the most famous protests in American history, an event that would change the course of a nation. That's right, we're talking about the Boston Tea Party. But what led up to this dramatic night on the Boston Harbor? Back in 1773, American colonists were fed up with being taxed by the British Parliament, especially on something as beloved as tea. They had no say in these taxes, and the phrase, "no taxation without representation," became their rallying cry. So, on a cold December night in Boston, a secret group called the Sons of Liberty decided to take action. Disguised in Mohawk costumes to hide their identities, they crept onto 3 British ships loaded with tea. Their bold mission? Dump every last crate of British tea into the harbor as a protest against the unfair taxes. It was a risky move, but they were determined to make a statement. In total, they destroyed 342 chests of tea, worth thousands of dollars at the time, sending them splashing into the icy waters of Boston Harbor. The sight was unforgettable, and word spread quickly throughout the colonies. Why did they do it? The colonists wanted to send a clear message to Britain. They refused to pay taxes they had no voice in creating. It was about more than tea, it was about their rights and their future. The British government was furious. In response, they cracked down with harsh new laws, hoping to scare the colonists into submission. But instead, the colonists only grew more united and determined. This daring act of rebellion helped ignite the spark that would soon become the American Revolution, inspiring people across the colonies to stand up for their rights and fight for independence. So next time you sip a cup of tea, remember, the Boston Tea Party wasn't just about dumping tea. It was about ordinary people taking a stand for justice, freedom, and the right to have their voices heard.